1.
Analyze your threshold for
Knockback. 5. Adds in 3.
Good job on that, sir.
Tax, can you sack me, please?
to new hazards.
At 15 seconds till knockback. Plenty of time. Rather I'm getting you up. So ideally, when we get this knockback, that's when we want to clear Storm, Wookiees, and Goodwin.
Staying alive.
Knockback. Ads are up. Swap to the ads. Moving to X.
You know, these people run all the way to the wall. This is what I was talking about here.
That looks good.
On the ads, though.
One ad left to kill. Good. Bombs are up.
Test subject.
We're still losing like 4 people by the time we make it here. Go ahead and wait. There's no point. We're already down 5 people. So that one for me, I go and clear the trap, but I got a circle on me right as I cleared it, so I didn't have enough time to like run all the way back. So I think what I'm going to do, Wookiees, is I'm going to put a portal down. So when we get knocked, we can go clear the trap and just like take the portal and come right back.
This was the
Sounds good.
outcome.
It fucking sucks for melee.
Also, we are taking a ton of damage from the traps. 66 million damage. That means people are standing in the traps, so ideally, don't do that. Because that's what's killing some of you guys.
You mean the traps that are on the
On the
floor
ground.
already burning? Oh yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, and remember they turn like orange before they explode into fire, so make sure you're just watching where you are. You should never be in the path that the boss is taking though, because those are the ones that are likely going to light up. So, and I assume people are getting knocked back into it, so just always watch what's behind you.
It's probably most of the melee getting hit.
What's the Oh, I guess I can't look really because a lot of people used it to die at the end.
Oh yeah, that probably.
That's how I die. I just run into the trap. So
Yeah,
it's gonna look higher.
Just a healing perspective, can we just monitor Rav a little bit more? Over the last couple of pulls, she's been taking a lot more damage. Like, throw a bit more healing on her, please.
I can throw my Bernie shield on her.
Please do.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dex, I think you have an open mic too. It's like a TV or something in the background. Knockback soon. Remember, if you get the circle, just plant. Everyone else should adjust. ads.
You guys are killing it on this first half.
Knockback soon. Oh.
I know I didn't want to like move. Sorry.
Wookiees, don't forget portal. Knockback soon.
Got knocked into the fire.
Or my bombs.
Ads are spawning. Let's try to kill these ads. I know we're down a tank, but just try to kill these ads. We gotta practice.
I can taunt off you if you need checks.
Now we're down a healer now. Okay, we should probably wipe then. But yeah, this is where we would have everyone kind of, again, if you get the circle, go to the wall there. Everyone else will stand behind or to the side. Let's see.
Divine Shield didn't go up.
With
What?
the circles.
What's that?
People are still dancing around with the circles.
Yes,
Really
if you have the
badly.
circle on you, you guys have to find a safe spot as soon as you get it and plant.
The other thing I've noticed too is when the knockback happens when you have the circle, just stand still. Like I see people getting knocked back and then they're taking some weird path back to the boss and then your arrows wiggling all over the place. So if the explosion's about to happen, when you get knocked back, just pause for a second, let it happen, then run. The other tricky thing is when the boss starts moving while the arrows are up, like the one time he was against the wall and he starts moving, I realized the traps are there, but then all the arrows are shifting based on where the boss is, so it changes the angles, which isn't great, but
Mally, did you DC?
No.
Oh, it said you came online.
Yeah, reload.
Oh.
It's just death advance. What a knockback, come on.
That'd be nice.
Is there any way we could just Warlock portal across when it's the tactical destruction? Is that possible?
Yeah.
we certainly
And
could, yeah.
Just have it so people with
about-
the beams don't take it?
What about ad? Aren't y'all supposed to hit the ads during that time?
I thought we wanted to pull the ads to the other side.
Well,
I was
range.
just asking.
So melee should be focusing the ads as soon as they spawn, and then technically they could take the gate at the last second, or later, and then range should already be back there killing the far ads anyways. So, Nola, are you good to go?
Okay, I'm gonna reload your log to just not showing up half the time for some reason.
Casual, just a quick question. We've got 3 roars in the raid. Do you want to schedule any, or are we going to be using them free for all on the knock?
I mean, ideally, you want to use a roar when we get the tactical destruction. So,
I believe if the other 2 druids could alternate theirs, I could fill in if need be, but it's better for me to save mine if needed to get out to go get bombs in Narnia. Because I believe you should be able to alternate.
So simplify. Why don't we just have Wise Up do the first one, and then Pile Up Trash do the second one, just to make it simple, and then we'll just alternate, I guess. Right? Will it be up for the third one then?
Yes, it will.
Should be.
It
Okay,
should
so
be,
let's
yes.
just do that. Yeah.
Yep, it sounds good.
Also, I don't want to baby people. We're not babying people. So what I want is if you see somebody that's moving around with a circle, I want to know at the end of the poll. Just whisper me, and then I will call them out. So just don't move when you have the circle. We're not going to be doing these generalities of stop moving with the circle. It's going to be dream you're moving with the circle, stop moving. So
I never move with the circle. I stay planted.
Exactly.
Well, like, please move with it to get to a good spot before you plant, though. FYI.
Sure, yes, obviously, yeah,
Yeah.
move. But then once you're there, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have any health stones either. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually, me too.
I've devoured all of mine, so
Where? Oh, there we go.
thank you. Make sure you're liberally using your health potions too.
Five.
Good
four,
win.
3, 2,
I'm gonna get hit.
1.
He's standing nowhere near me. I don't even know where he's at.
Knockback soon. Add soon. Knockback soon. Checks up, please.
I thought you had bubble for that one, Jake.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to frickin' restart my computer or something. So my keyboard's
Okay.
giving me issues.
Knockback in 5. We're gonna clear here. Ads are spawning on these ads. There is a portal up, by the way. I put a lock gate up. You need to take it. Remember, circles get to the wall. Knockback coming on these ads. Okay, we're down to tank. Let's go ahead and win.
Yep, sorry. I need to restart my computer.
Okay, is there any way you can pull it further? Is that possible? Because I can't stand to your left. Like, I have to be in your way. Or else I literally have to stand in the trap.
It's kind of hard because, like, as soon as the TD goes off, like, as soon as the last tick comes off, he's setting traps, and we have to get to moon right then. So, like, it's very tedious right here with the boss.
No, I got it. Yeah. Not trying to complain. Just
wondering
if it's possible.
Yeah.
Because like there, I was like, well, I have to stand to your left, or else you can't move. But if I stand to your right, it's right on top.
I'm thinking maybe pulling the boss all the way to X and then using the blast wave to bump me back to moon and see if he gets there in time. Maybe. I don't know.
Worth a try.
Can we get a repair then too, please? Thank you.
One thing I noticed there, Storm, is when we ran ahead of the boss to do the embers right there, you ran a big risk of getting knocked into the fire because that knock comes right after. Even if we would have to really hug because there's like a small area over there where you can get knocked back.
Bitch, I was pumping that fart. What the fuck?
What? So, sorry. Explain that again. When we run across.
When we run from blue to red or whatever the rough one is where you wanted us to run through the boss. When we there's a knockback immediately after that, and we're risking getting knocked into the fire on that, like to not be stacked on top of each other for the beam.
I guess I haven't had the circle yet to see the positioning back there. So...
Yeah, so basically just the way it is, like if you didn't want to stack all of the beams on top of each other, there was literally one square over there that was clear of fire to not get knocked into.
Well, they're on X. That should all be cleared. So did we not clear that?
I'm not sure if it was like a random trap or what, but there was like a one square thick, maybe too long back there that you could get knocked into.
So, Casual and Wookiees, did you clear red?
I did, yes.
Did you, Wookiees?
Yes, we did.
Okay. So I guess maybe it was one of the random ones, maybe?
I have no
Or
idea.
the ad, if the ad did not die fast enough and activated.
That could be too. People died or something. I don't know, but that was what I noticed that pull. I guess we'll see if it, that's a thing.
Also, I would also stress for folks to be very liberal with your defensives. If you have the circle on you and you're running, use your defensives at that point. Don't die without using them. So.
Can we get a res on checks, please? Should be coming in a second.
There we go.
Three and a half. Magmanax is barely a boss.
The one boss I'm actually looking forward to. Which seems like a fun fight.
Alright, don't die without using defensives. Stay planted, stay fairly grouped.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knock back soon. Adds in 5. Knock back. I gotta move with this to get the golem. Okay. Got 10 seconds for the next knockback. Knockback. Ads are spawning. In the circle, go towards X. Knock back soon. Look at these ads.
Yeah, that works.
Good. Pick up the traps, range people. Beam soon, watch out for the beams. I missed my golem. It's okay. We're gonna need to clear by. We're gonna need to clear this next one by X as soon as it spawns.
I still have mine.
That could be you. Knock back soon. Okay, that's good. Okay, remember plant.
Where did you want it? By X? I might
Where
just
the
go on.
a trap should come out right now. Like you see where the X marker is? Yeah, there's a trap on it right now.
I don't even see the X marker. I like
It's
blind.
on the boss's ass.
Oh, I see.
And then we also want to clear by blue, if possible. Okay, good. This is prog. This would be the third set of ads. So same concept here. When we get to here, we're gonna want range killing the range ones first, and then the melee ones killing the melee ones first. And then, ideally, we also cleared. We messed up traps. Ideally, there'd be more space at blue. So
yeah, that's what I was looking at.
we would be standing kind of right at blue right now, which is fine. That would have been kind of like the little safe zone there.
Looks like all 4 of those at blue are supposed to be clear before the third. Do we have enough?
We should. We screwed up the traps.
Yeah, because mine, I used it on the red, so another one at blue would have been gone, so the wall would have been cleared there, a path to the wall.
I don't think we clear one at red. Well, yeah.
I did right as we were moving the boss, yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
know where the I didn't know where the red marker was. It was like on the boss, I guess. So
You have to well, you have to later. I might have just honestly, like now that I'm looking at the raid plan, if we can get the traps at Moon and then we can get the next set of traps at X, we might not even have to clear X. We might just have to clear blue there. I'll watch it this next pull.
I mean, the raid
So
plan's
that
good,
last.
like... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Jimmy.
No, I have a question about that. The last when the ads come out, is there a knockback like as soon as that's happening, or is a priest pulling me? Because it's happened twice in a row, and I don't know if it's a knockback or if a priest is pulling me, but it's pulling me out of range of all my abilities. So if you're pulling me, please don't.
You have big wings on you when it happens?
No, but it's like I'm massively like I'm getting yanked out of everything.
You ain't got big wings, it ain't us.
I'm grabbing you.
Please do it. Do it harder.
someone should grab me. Ooh, leave a bruise.
Well, I have been messaging you in Storm, but you've been politely ignoring me. I've been saying casual keeps on strafing and causing wipes. Reply.
I've been whispering people when I see them moving.
I'm just kidding, casual.
Rav, you don't have a flask on, by the way.
Oh my god, Rav.
Yeah, I do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knockback soon. Add soon. Pick up the golems on this knockback. Got 20 seconds for the next knockback.
Watch me, please. I'm ticking for a lot.
Knockback in 5. New set of bombs. Knockback now. Ads are spawning. Circles go to the wall. Knockback in 3. Sorry, knockback was late on that. It's okay.
There's a ton of ads. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's ads still up in the back.
I think they all got off the crop too.
Okay, pick up the golems. Let's just clear blue here. Knockback. So ideally right now, I think we got an extra pool there, so we'd be a little closer to X, which is fine. But now what we would need to do is we'll basically go to this like safe section here at blue, and we'll just kind of repeat. So ads are spawning, we make our way behind us. We have a huge like safe section behind us here. We can go ahead and wipe though. Need to look at early deaths. I feel like we still have a lot of early deaths.
Yeah.
Today, yeah. I did not know if you get knocked back through a trap, that bitch goes off. Ooh-wee.
That was not a trap. That was a bomb.
Or a bomb, my bad, a bomb, yeah.
If you even touch the bomb, it just blows up.
Yeah, well, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna move. I got this here fucking AOE on me, and then I got knocked back, and I was like, oh, I should have moved. I think the AOE went off right before though, right before the knockback.
Well, I was gonna say, it looks like the first 3 early deaths have trap damage on their logs, so you guys cannot get you cannot run into the trap.
Let's stop saying that. Who were the 3 people that got knocked
One
in?
was
Just call them
definitely
out.
me. I'll tell you
Okay.
that.
It's
I mean, there's nothing I
Meow,
can do about it.
Klondike,
The traps get in
and
the wrong
Kiefer.
spot.
Yeah.
It's not the
It
meta.
looked like the trap for like the rotating, like I think one of the traps that came like more inwards, and I got hit by it because I'm melee. So
Yeah, I'm not blaming anybody, but it was in the wrong spot.
yeah, it was the last one.
Yeah, that's all we need to know. Yep, simple.
Yeah, I mean, we still need to get to that point with everyone alive. Like, we haven't been able to do it yet, so. I mean, we get to that point with everyone alive, the ads die, boss is at like 40%, and we're, we pretty much have 2 more sets of ads to deal with, and the fight's over, so.
Let's go.
Where are you?
Right next to checks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knock back. Ads. Knock back.
To new hazards.
Knock back in 10. Knock back. Ads are spawning. See right there, we lost 3 people in that transition. That's what's gonna kill us here. We gotta fix that. Get the circles, go to the wall. Yeah. Go ahead and wait.
On this combo,
Just
yes.
wait,
The next
just
one,
wait,
no.
just wait.
It's stuck fast. Yeah, so we lost Hilo Trash and Bisley during that phase where he's getting knocked back into things. Is that what happened?
No.
Yeah, I was looking at one. Got knocked back in the other.
I had, like, I was just taking a shitload of damage. I can't figure out what overwhelming rage is. I don't know if that's getting hit by a beam before my beam hit me, but as soon as
That's
my
your
beam
file.
hit me, I felt...
Overwhelming rage is your flask.
Okay, yeah, I think mine was just,
Well, elimination protocol is what killed you for.
That's the lines that come out from the circles.
Yeah.
You got hit by 2 of them, it looks like.
Well, I didn't see a health potion or a health stone used there, so that would be an optimal time.
I think it's one of those. Also, like, isn't it like stacking damage? Like, if you've been hit by one, you take like a fuck ton more by the next one.
Yep, 300%.
Yeah.
And if you get a circle on you, I'm assuming you will not get a circle on you the next time. So.
I would imagine.
You can, but it's rare.
Well, yeah, I would assume everyone else would have to like be dead. I would imagine because if it one shots you, there's no way it gives
Well,
it to
only
you.
Right, but the debuff drops off by the time the next set comes out.
Yeah.
It only lasts like 3 seconds.
I think
Oh,
it's just
okay.
so you don't get like 2 of them stacked on you back to back.
Or it's so you don't just say, well, we're just going to take the hit, and you have all
Stack and
3 people
burn,
go
yeah.
off to one side. And
Also,
okay.
One other thing is I understand the boss needs to move when there are traps, but let's try not to move the boss at all whenever there's a non-need to do so. Like not even any little stutter steps or anything like that. It moves the arrows ever so slightly.
I mean, but we gotta like position ourselves for knockback too. So if we turn sideways, you know, you might take a couple steps so we get knocked into the wall, so that the traps get placed right.
Sure. I mean, the bad thing is when the arrows are up, then that means a bunch of people get hit because the boss moves, then the arrows change.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, just try not to move it as much. That's all I'm asking.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knockback. Add soon. Knockback.
There's still an add up. Here we go.
Guys, pay attention. Just sitting there, nobody interrupting it.
left draft, please.
Knockback in 5. Ads are up.
If you need me to taunt, just let me know, Jeff.
I just noticed we're down a tank. Sorry. Yeah, so circles, practice, go to the wall here.
Do we get a roar there?
We should, yeah.
I actually just roared there.
Because, yeah, the circle people were definitely not against the wall there.
I was.
Well, not all of the 4 circles were against the wall, I'll just say that.
The first roar is mine, and then the other one is the pile of trash. I can't say that name.
Did you roar there? Trash.
Yeah,
like
so I waited until the first wave like went off. I can go sooner if you want me to. Wise up, I also messed up your innervate again. Sorry, buddy.
Don't worry, mate. It's alright.
I know you
All
have
good.
your strat all set up, but is it possible we just focus the melee ads and then when we
Yes.
get to the other side have the boss or have our DK pull the ranged ones into the boss?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, we
what
can
we
do that.
should try, actually, is just everyone focus on the melee ads first, range include. I mean, I have been.
Just ignore the ranged ones, and then when we
yep.
get to the other side, have our DK pull them into the boss.
Yes. Or use the, I've seen the monk circle, whatever, a ring of whatever. That can be used in the middle of the room to knock it back. That works as well. So let's try that. Everyone focus on the 2 melee ads, and then try to grip and knock the other ads back towards the boss. I did mean to say that at the beginning of the raid, because I told Casual that the other day, that's what I wanted to do.
I was just reading your mind. You let me have the glory.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea. So again, we're going to focus on the 2 melee ads. They'll die very quickly. And then as we're running, we're gonna run through the middle of the room, and then we'll either grip or knock the ad back towards where we're going. That's what we're gonna do.
You guys are stealing the F out of some of my stats. Jesus.
I decided I don't fuck with that cloak anymore. That shit's troll as fuck. Poor cloak user.
It's really bad, especially in cloak.
Did I repair? No.
Oh, I should probably repair since it's up.
I find this boss so much more fun than Rashok.
I don't see the repair thing. Where is it at?
Repairs up on triangle.
By the triangle. Follow the bouncing bear.
Where we usually start.
See anything.
Maybe
where
you should
we
use...
usually start. Come here, not the marker. Yeah, there you go.
Use that EYES Warwick Aura, and that I heard that helps too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very multi-purpose add-on.
I've been using that meme for so many years since MOP.
5, 4.
People would be talking about some
3,
DBM, like
2,
EYES.
Knockback soon. Add soon. Knockback.
Wise up. Can you bark me, please?
You're like, we're already down 2 here. No bueno.
I was just blast wave and then just dying to the circle I had on me.
We have a battle race. Do you want to get up?
Yeah.
Who do you want?
Knockback in 3.
Watch these bombs, guys.
Hey. That was actually the worst place to rest.
I dodged it.
Adds in 4, adds in 4. Remember, we're killing the melee ones here first. Kill the melee ones first.
Yeah, so right there, those 4 people, so like, the 4 of you with the circles, I think we roar, and you guys have to get through onto the other side of the raid.
Yeah, I think that's...
You're just blasting the raid there. Like, people are just, I understand you're trying to DPS the ads, but you can't blast the raid either with that, so...
What happened right there was they stacked, me and Bisley stacked, and then Bisley and Klondike stacked beams, it looks like.
Huh? I only got hit by my own.
Okay, well you died to your own, and then I did. No, you got hit by 2.
Elimination protocol? There's one. You talking about my second one? I rezzed into that.
Well, that's the one that... Yeah.
Hello, Rav? How did you do that?
I am a night elf. I have shadow meld.
Oh,
maybe it was me and Casual that smoked you with that one, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, me and Casual died at... Well...
No, I definitely died because I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to look at the ads.
Well, you took a 600k hit from it, so you definitely had a stack, and so did I. I got hit twice, so...
Yeah.
We stacked ours.
Well, I didn't have it. I was just in line with someone.
No. What fucking insane maniac lived 2 of them?
Me.
Oh.
my spore cloak went off and I had two burns. I was like, oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 2 things we need to work on. Number 1, we need everyone alive after the first ad phase. If we lose 1 person, we're just gonna wipe, because we're not gonna prog if we're down someone going into the second phase there. So that's number 1. Everyone needs to be alive going into after the first set of ads. The second thing we're gonna work on is that transition. Just as Storm said, we're gonna roar there. If you have the circle on you, just book it to the safe spot, right? Yeah, you might not be able to damage the ads, that's fine. We'll pick up the slack. Because if everyone has the circle there, there's going to be a lot more room to operate. Questions?
I've been holding roar since after the first wave, specifically because it's only got a 20-yard range. That way everyone's kind of funneled in. Do you want me to pop it off the rip or just keep popping it?
Just kind of run towards the middle and pop it. Because
More
if you
important
have
that those 4 people get it than anybody else.
Yeah. Yep.
So they should be moving towards the middle as soon as they get the circle there. I'll try to call it out the moment that happens. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knockback. Ads are spawning. Do not die to the fire. Get out of the fire. Knockback. Good. We got 10 seconds. We can group up a little bit more, make it easier on our healers.
Watch out here. The bombs are about to come out with the knockback.
Knockback, 2 seconds. Watch lines. Ads are spawning. Get the circle, go to the safe
Run.
place.
Circle people run, circle people run.
Good, now we have to kill the ads. Very good, kill the ads. That's much better. Much better. 1 ad up in the back. Good. Next set of bombs went out.
Get your golems, guys, then.
Yep. Knock back in 5. Knock back. We have 10 seconds till ads. Okay, remember we're focusing the melee ads here first.
And why is it this gonna be your roar then?
Rawr.
Right like that.
On the ads.
Would imagine same concept. Oh no, there's no circles here. Okay, good. That's even easier then. Okay, right here, these circles we'll probably have to assign a place for. There's 1 ad way in the back, we gotta kill it. It's coming to us. Good. We need to clear blue here. I'll get one.
I'll get one.
I honestly don't know where to go once we're here, so it's okay. That's good prog.
Just keep at it.
Yeah, so it should have been skull for the next set of traps, but that's okay. We'll work on it. Yeah, so we would want to do skull and then diamond, it looks like, on the opposite side. So we might have to save that set of that golem set that we had. We'll save it and clear those, because I think we had a bunch of free ones up there. Oh, we can go ahead and wipe now, by the way. Good job on prog.
Wasn't blue supposed to be clear there? So like we couldn't go all the way into blue because it wasn't clear.
Yeah, so I need to look at this because it doesn't even seem like we need to clear X and Moon. It seems like we need to clear blue, and then as soon as we clear blue, we get pushed into blue, right? That's that tactical destruction. And then once we get pushed into blue, we need to put the traps on skull and diamond. So we might have to clear on skull and diamond if we need to.
The thing shows that we gotta clear X and Moon, so...
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to why.
Well, because when we... Okay, so once you clear X the first time, that's where we're moving the boss to.
Correct.
So that we place a trap right there again, and that puts traps on in front of the triangle, right between triangle and blue. That's where those traps are going to be put. And then it says if you're fast enough, then clear the sets from 5. But if not, then you have to get the sets from 6. Which means we'll be taking them in that blue corner after TG3.
Okay, and then there shouldn't be any on skull or diamond, and then we'll just do traps there according to the plan.
I don't know if we pull them into blue though. I mean, is TD gonna hit us if we're on the square outside the first traps? You see what I'm saying? Where it says bait TG3, where the actual triangle is? Is that still gonna hit us? Because we're supposed to take them to skull after that tactical destruction.
So you're by X, and then we're supposed to go where it says bait TD3. Yep, we're supposed to go drag boss to skull during TD. Okay, yeah, I see that. But skull should be covered with fire, I would assume. No?
Not yet.
Okay. Then yes, that's where he needs to go.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be on like the outermost square or anything.
Yeah, I don't know, cause TD tactical destruction. I mean, after the first one, so when we go from star to circle, it kind of goes all the way up until that last square. So I'm not sure if it'll be safe sitting on skull.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's why originally on the marker I had bait TD to blue, because that's where I thought. Like there should be like that little, pocket there.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's try this. Just bait them to blue, right? Look at skull. If you can get them to skull like during TD, great. Just plant them there. If not, go to blue, and then look at the timing to see how fast you need to move to get to skull.
Okay.
It's just gonna have to be a timing thing. And so what we'll do then is when we and I think this is a perfect time for a break, by the way, because we're at the halfway point. So as soon as I'm done talking, I'll put up a break. But I think what we'll do then is Wookiees, you and I are clearing. You and I need to clear kind of X really quickly, right before the third tactical destruction, because then the tanks will pull him to X, put the new traps there, and then we'll bait to blue. If that makes sense.
Did you want us to keep clearing blue then each time?
Yeah. So then what happens is we'll clear X there, and then you guys need to clear blue like you normally would after tactical destruction 3.
Okay.
So we're
after we
X
run
on
across
1 and 3?
Yes, we are clearing X. Well, technically it's 2 and 3, but yes. We're clearing X the first time with the golems, and then we're clearing X the second time. X and moon area the second time, Wookiees. So
Okay,
long story short, long story short, right? You kill the ads, you loot the golem, clear X. Next time there's a set of ads, kill the ads, loot the golem, clear X. That's all we have to worry about.
Got it.
And then Storm, you and Goodwin will clear blue after tactical. Oh no, wait a second. It says clear before TD3. Ideally, you want to clear it before because then there's a pocket that we can go into.
I'll just always clear blue.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's good. I think you should do it before because then we have room to drag him during TD3. And then we won't have to worry about it.
Okay, I'll be back.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a raid check to see who's here.
I don't know why they're not running at Storm, but it's easy for me to switch to that if you need me to.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the makeup, because I've seen a couple of videos where as the range ad is moving towards the boss, the druid just knocks it backwards towards where we're running, and that can be kind of helpful. I assume it makes up the depends on the comp.
Yeah, the top couple of comps I saw were running like 2 or 3 DKs, so they probably didn't have that issue.
Exactly. If you have 3 DKs, there's zero need to do that. So let's try that, actually.
Yeah, Nola, are you here? Yes, okay. Everyone do me a favor, and in Mythic chat, I'm gonna post a picture. This is the second ad phase. The ad that I'm circling, we need to prioritize and have it dead before we get to the other side. So everyone make a mental note of that. That's the second ad phase.
Is that towards the front door then?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is, so the boss is the...
Boss is by skull. The skull marker. Off to the right.
Yeah, that's like, that spawns on triangle, I think.
Okay, so as we're facing the boss, it's the far left corner.
Yes, because in the picture, we're going to be going to all the way to the left, where like the lone ads are sitting. That's the side that we're getting knocked into with the fire. So we need to kill that one ad that I circled before we transition over. That's the first thing we need to work on. The second thing I'll note is we had 4 people dead, and the boss was sub 30%. So I'm just going to point this out there. It might not feel like we're making leeway, but as soon as we get past the 3rd ad phase, the boss is literally just going to fall over. You'll be surprised. Once we get past that 3rd ad phase clean, the boss will die. Or it'll be extremely close. So other than that, we just have to watch out for stupid deaths. Let's try to focus that second ad that I pinpointed. Wookiees, you and I will try to clear X as soon as we can going into that phase 3. And then Goodwin and Storm, you guys are still clearing blue as soon as you can. Questions?
Are we clearing X towards moon, or are we just clearing like right on top of X? Like,
oh, we want to, great question. We want to clear, here, let me make sure I'm on the right side here. Ooh, dwarf. We want to clear pretty much X and moon, so let me, there should be like, there might be something here we want to clear, and there might be something here we want to clear. Basically, from this side of X, we want to prioritize these 3 right here, Wookiees.
alright. So I know this little one right here is usually on, but I don't ever want to clear that one.
Yeah, no, the little ones, they turn on by themselves. They added those so you can't hide in the corner and cheese. But yeah, we got, he's easily sub 30%. We had 4 people dead for a while. And I think that was only like, what, pull 30 something total, so. Storm, let us know when you're ready.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Well, I'll watch this time. That's a good idea.
Are you ready, Storm?
I'm ready now, yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
By her.
Remember, no stupid deaths. Knock back. Add soon. Not die to fire. I have to kill blue. Cute. Knock back soon. Kill blue, please. There's a bomb way in the back, Rav.
I know.
Thank you.
Rav, how did you get threat
I
there?
think
go
if
ahead
we
and
got
wipe.
the threat, yeah.
Go ahead and wipe, go ahead and wipe, go ahead and wipe.
Was the boss coming with me?
Yeah.
You just pull aggro, is that what happened?
I probably just ripped it, yeah.
Okay. Oh, we are getting like misdirect and shit on the tanks, right? Well, I mean, we have well, no, it's like we have 2 hunters, so if we misdirect on pull, like, I mean, and I know that's like the first time Rav's pulled aggro, so as long as both hunters are misdirecting on pull, it shouldn't be an issue.
It is not the first time I pulled aggro, it's just the first time I pulled aggro while running off into Narnia.
Okay.
Guardian is a balanced class.
Nice. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How old is that macro? Oh my god. Crazy. No.
The world will be reborn in flames. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knock back. Add soon. Bombs, watch fire. Knock back. Bomb kind of in the middle, getting Ticini out.
Somebody must have taken a golem. I don't see one.
They despawned.
Oh, you got 2. Okay.
Knock back soon.
Watch these bombs that are about to
come. We're down 3. Just go ahead and wipe.
Yeah, so okay, I don't know it. Okay, you're probably gonna say you're not taunting, but if I'm higher DPS than you, there's no way you're pulling it from checks before I am, and the boss is still chasing you.
I will check the logs, but I have not pressed taunt a single time this entire night.
Yeah, because I'm doing more damage than you, so if anybody pulled it, would have been me.
Did both hunters misdirect on pull there?
It's not about pull, it's about when we go to circle.
I
But
am
mean, it's
100%
been
just
fine.
ripping aggro. I have
So-
not taunted even on
But
accident.
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how you're ripping aggro if I'm doing more damage.
You're doing more damage consistently because you're on the boss the entire time. I'm doing more burst damage. So when I come back in and start beating the shit out of him, it probably is ripping.
Nah, I don't think it works like that.
That is in fact how it works.
this
Threat
is
decays
just
every
starting.
second. If she's bursting super hard, she will.
Right,
rip
but
off
with how
you.
much we're taunt swapping and stuff,
Why is this a problem
But you are
now?
not leaving the boss, is what I mean. I'm running off into Narnia for 10, 15 seconds at a time and doing no damage. So you are going to be doing more damage, but in my active time, I am out DPSing you.
I mean,
because I'm built for DPS.
It just hasn't been a problem, like in 30 pulls. So I don't know why it is the last two.
Because I adjusted some stuff to push more DPS the last 2 pulls. Right before break, I said I'm tweaking some stuff to push some more damage. So
You have a aggro meter?
Me?
God,
I
Omen
mean-
threat meter. Where are we? TBC.
You
Is it
just get
BC?
that talent. Dream, get the talent. It's worth it.
Hey, mock
I
all you
missed-
want, but if it works to keep
I legitimately meant being able to turn threat off. It was such a stupid decision
Well,
to remove
let's just try it again, and we'll see. And if it's a problem, Rav, you'll just have to go back to what you were doing before and do less. damage.
Timelessness.
okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knockbacks. Ads are spawning. Get the ads, watch fire. Knockback.
Why is that?
Spawn. Pick up your golems. There's one golem up. Knockback soon in about 8 seconds. Wookiees and I will clear here. Good, remember we want to focus these ads here when we transition. We've got 5 seconds.
Yeah, the EMD and don't like EMD me after pull because that
Ads, ads. Remember, kill it.
Circles, run, red circles.
Kill X here if we can, guys. Knock back. Kill X. Good. Now we have to kill blue off to the corner. We have to kill blue, guys. Activating a trap. Good. Pick up your traps. So now is when we would want to clear. I'll clear right in front of us. Wookiees. That's fine. Wookiees and Goodwin, as soon as they spawn at blue, if you have your thing, you want to clear at blue here. Next safe zone is blue when we get the fire here. Watch lines here. Ads are spawning in 5 seconds. Remember, we want to focus the close ones first. These circles are probably not moving. Yep, good. Now we're transitioning. Knockback. Okay, we'll clean that up. That's okay. Go ahead and wait. The raid's dead. So one thing I'll point out is that was good going into that transition. When we get the first set of circles there, right before fire, those circles don't have to move. They can plant. Because as soon as they blow up, then the fire comes out. But then the next set of circles, that's where we have to do the same thing where we cast Roar, that set of circles goes to the safe side, and then everyone else stands in the middle and DPSs the ends. So it's the same concept there. So first set of circles can plant, they blow up, or excuse me, they go off, right? Fire comes out, there's a knockback that will push you as well, so keep that in mind. Circles go to the safe spot on the opposite side by blue, everyone else stands on the other side of the boss and kills the ads. Questions?
That sounds good.
So it's pretty much just identical to the first fire transition.
Raph, you gotta shout it. It sounded so
well,
cute.
I can only talk so loud over Loudy McLoudcore.
Right, okay, because all I heard was...
Yeah, no, casual. Yeah, I said wise up, and then casual starts right over top
Right,
of it.
got it, yeah.
I was
Raph,
like,
this
okay,
is-
guess I'll
yeah.
just die. Not really, I
thought
didn't die, I was fine.
I thought it was Tashini, but no, she's muted.
Am I like super loud?
I was trying to call for his bark while and you just hollered over top.
It's okay, we can run it out.
That was a nice long like throw glaive there.
Yeah, I was trying to push a different button and I fucking...
I saw just the most casual fucking sword just fling into him.
I
I'm
think
like,
I tried
oh.
to press escape and I pressed 1.
Like, I'm out of here. Little.
After pull, don't misdirect. Morgan. I mean, you can do checks when we're going to circle, but other than that, I don't think we need it.
Check your flasks, check your runes, all that good stuff.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Back soon. Add soon. Yeah, it's don't die to fire. Knock back. Sorry, what piece of tickers? Watch lines.
Wise up if you can toss a bark.
Knock back in 5. Knock back coming.
Did you not clear yours at blue, good one? Oh.
Kill the ads, kill the ads. Kill X ad if we can.
Circles run.
Just go ahead and wait. Meow, what killed you there very early?
It was a really bad lineup on our circles and lines to not overlap.
That's what
yeah, it was just like not really that great. Just need a little bit more space for all of us.
I don't know if Typhoon's to play casual.
You don't know what? Sorry.
Yeah, or not casual, Storm. I can't, like that X ad that spawns on triangle, like I get behind it and I Typhoon it and it's just like, you have milliseconds to get out of that to get it closer to the right.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant when we're running from like X to blue, we're killing, like, let's say we're at X, and we're killing those 2 melee ads that are spawning near X. As we're running towards the middle of the room, those ads are coming, the range ads are coming from blue. When they meet us in the middle of the room, knock them back towards the boss.
Gotcha. Okay, my
That's
bad.
what I mean, yeah. So focus yours on the ones that are coming from behind us to knock them back towards where we're running towards, yeah.
Yeah, because I hit like this one, and then it was like I was just like
Yeah,
moving out.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Also, the only way Goodwin's golem disappeared is if somebody else clicked on it and it disappeared. So make sure you don't do that. We really need to clear all of the traps. So make sure. Yeah, just call that out if you picked it up. Don't be a secret, like, and pretend we're not going to find out who it is.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Back soon. Add soon. Get the ads. With the golems. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We should be okay. Knock back in 10. Wookiees I'll just clear by X and should be okay. Watch beam, watch beams. Oh, good, when you're gonna get X, you said? Okay, you're good. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, we wait till the knockback. That just puts you right into it. Okay, ads here.
The red circles run when you get it.
Watch fire. Okay, kill these ads. Kill these ads. Watch beams, watch beams. There's an ad in the back range. Good, loot your golem. Knock back soon.
Oh, thanks, Dev.
That'll be a while. Okay, so that's definitely the play, Wookiees. When we get the ads, literally, and you might already be doing this, but I did it for the ad that I called out in Discord. Just Curse of Exhaustion. It keeps it there. It keeps it in the middle pretty much the entire time. So like, if you want, like, I can get the melee ones and you can get the back ones if you want.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
I just hit both ranged ones immediately.
Okay, so we lost Wookiees to fire, we lost Gfer to beam, we lost pooling to beam. And then the tanks died, so. Okay. Yeah, just try not to die to the beams and try not to die to the fire.
Also, checks, if I could ask a question. So when are you moving the boss exactly? So are you waiting until the fire appears, or are you moving the moment the thing turns orange? Because it seems to me from what I'm watching, like there's a hesitation. Like, so as soon as the trap becomes active, the boss should be moving, because the melee are getting clipped by that, and I think we're losing some DPS, and they're getting the debuff on them.
Yeah, so to clarify, right, basically what Storm's saying is you can see the traps activating before they actually activate, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they glow orange, and then at that point, it's already predetermined where the trap is gonna go, so you could just start moving the boss there.
I think it's like 1, maybe 2 seconds, I'm not sure.
Did you get that check? Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I did. There's just not much of a delay between them activating and them actually being active. But trying to move them.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your
Knock back soon. Add soon. For the ads. Knock back. Get Mally up as soon as he's out of his angel form. Knock back. Watch line. You guys gotta watch those lines. Make sure killing ads. Get circles, you know where to go. Knock back. Kill the ads. Kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads. Watch lines. Knock back in 4. Watch knock back. Watch lines. We've got 8 seconds till the transition. So remember, if you have this first set of circles, you're planning. If you have the second set of circles, you're running to the safe zone.
I got 16 stacks.
On these ads. Okay. New circles go to the safe zone. We're gonna get knocked back here. Not circle. There you go.
Can I get a bot, please?
Yeah, so if X isn't cleared, that's how we get the... We can't run the blue type situation like that. So we didn't clear the one behind X, so we couldn't put the boss there to set them 2 traps out. Which means we had to go closer towards Diamond to stay out of traps, which means tactical destruction is going to push us all the way back to Star.
Okay, so I cleared X. I might have just cleared the wrong one. Wookiees, did you clear X too or no?
I cleared X.
Not
Okay.
the one behind X.
Yeah. Okay, so where's X?
So where X is at now, you need the one that's closest to Moon to be clear, so we can set the traps there.
Gotcha. Okay, so you need. Let me put a marker. Just make sure I'm doing the right.
Because he's gonna do tactical destruction wherever he's at. So if he's not right on the wall, right there at X.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I will try to get that one. What other one needs to be cleared? Is it just the one
So
closer to Moon too as well?
Yeah,
Or
it's
it's just one right
there.
now.
No, it's
So is this one here X, and then
no.
which one?
This one needs to be cleared. This one, and then the one that spawns on Moon right here.
Okay. Wait,
And
sorry.
then-
What's the second one?
The one that's on Moon. The one that's touching X. So Moon and X
I'm
meet up right
jumping
here.
on the one that needs to be cleared.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I cleared this one. Not really.
Yeah, I cleared the wrong one, so that's fine.
Yeah, so we both cleared the wrong one.
Oh yeah, I need Warlock Stones too. Whoops.
Okay, so pretty much as soon as we kill the ads, we're gonna have to clear like right away.
It'll be after the tactical destruction's over with, and then that trap.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Knockback soon. Getting lines up. We'll have ads soon.
Overlap those. Pulling move.
Knockback soon.
Someone walk into a bomb. Okay.
Watch lines. Knockback soon. Heads.
It's the one where the circles run.
Kill the ads, knockback. We're down 4, we should probably just wait. That's kind of underwhelming when you run into a bomb.
They just suddenly don't exist.
Yeah. When I got knocked back earlier, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, where'd I go?
Yeah, we just gotta clean up our deaths. We had 3 people die before pretty much the 1 minute mark. Yeah, I saw that. Good one.
I was really confused. I was looking all over the place, like, where is the last one?
Really what should happen is the bomb should have like a little pillar of light or something that comes out of it so that they're not hidden in the... Wookiees did that last Thursday, I think, too.
Rav,
Yeah,
question.
when they're hidden in the like in the golem's bodies, it's impossible.
Do you might already have it. Do you have the WeCard that shows the duration of the bombs? Or do you want one?
Like before they explode?
Yes.
I do have one that shows that, yes.
Okay, cool.
But I kind of have figured out when I can hold off on clearing. So just because you guys see a bomb, don't panic. I am getting them. If for some reason I cannot get one, I will call for help. Otherwise, just assume that I'm going to get them and then call me an idiot if I don't. This is my permission to giving permission to do so. Just like scream into the void that I'm an idiot. Well, you're gonna have to yell pretty loud. I'm half deaf.
Hey Rev, can you stand somewhere else? On the opener. So all the range can get this buff.
She's not getting... I don't think she's getting my buff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knock back soon. Add soon. Adds fire. Knock back soon. Watch lines. Knock back in 10. Knock back. Lines. Ads are spawning. Circles go. Knock back.
Whoa. We've got so many people in the knockback or the lines or something.
Yeah, that was. The knockback went off while the fire was still out, which it does not normally.
Ew. That's the first time I've ever seen that, yeah.
I don't know if it was like a damage thing or
Yeah,
it was just a blip.
I was watching Maxim and Drachnos. They were talking about tier progression. This was like a week ago. And in that podcast, they said there was an issue where Skarn's timing just kept changing.
That's enjoyable.
That's the first time we've seen that timing. That was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, fluke didn't happen. Bullshit.
It yoked me, and I'm like, oh. And in that moment, I knew I done fucked up.
You did just
Yo.
alter time. That's what I did.
Wise of, where are you
Yes.
standing off the rip? I figured out what's going on. Because I'm out of, like, the knockback happens, and then I get out of range of you. So I'm hitting Innervate, and I think it's hitting you, and it's not.
For the first 20?
For the first 20, yeah. Because on the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
20,
I'm around the
like,
center. I've got a triangle above my head. I'm usually
yeah, 'cause,
strafing
like,
towards the right.
I'm like here, right? And then I just get knocked, like, straight towards X, and then I just can't
That's
see.
probably why.
I'm-
Yeah, I'm around the center because I want everyone to kind of get the raw. That's why.
Okay,
We'll get there.
I'll
We'll good.
reposition.
We'll good.
I'll reposition.
Yeah, so one other note. I know we're kind of YOLOing these circles, but let's do a much better job. Ideally, we want the circles to not be in the middle. So if you have a circle, try not to be in the middle. And when I say in the middle, I mean based on where the boss is, right? We want more of our non-circle people to be in the middle. And if you have a circle, just still try to prioritize it to the side. I know in the beginning Storm said, like, yeah, you know, we don't need a weak card to tell us where to go, but, right, if you're off to the side, great. If you're in the middle, get to the side. And if you're in the side and you don't have the circle, get to the middle, right? So that might help with some of our line deaths early on. So, Trash, are you here?
Yeah, sorry, I meant to click ready.
Nope, you're good. So recap, if you get the circle, do not be in the middle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
There's the lines, knockback soon. Add soon. Remember, circles go off to the side if you can. Knockback soon. Circles off to the side. Good, knockback in 10. Circles off to the side. Knockback. Ads coming, ads coming, ads coming, kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads. Circles, go to the safe spot. Knock back. Good, kill the ads now. And then Wookiees we gotta clear. Oh, okay. Try to get one. Watch lines. Oh, okay, go ahead and wipe. Yeah. Do you need it cleared before then? Because there's no way I can get...
Nope.
Okay.
It needs to be cleared.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now would be good.
Okay, that's
And then-
perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, it'll work. Okay.
There's still like after the TD, and then I don't know after the knockback and the TD, we can just kind of like have them on the other side of X, and then whenever you get ready to clear that.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good idea. Yeah. Good, good. Okay. We were doing good until we pushed into the second fire, and then we lost, I think, 3 people to a line.
Yeah, everyone just ran their lines right down the
I
middle.
feel like the lines, they're just because I'm still getting hit by them too. and I can't tell who it is, but I'm definitely getting beamed on.
Yeah, so there's two things that need to happen when lines are out. One, and this prioritizes everything, you need to look at the boss's feet and make sure there isn't a line between you, or excuse me, there isn't an arrow between you and the boss. Remember, it's very finicky, so you can be farther back from the boss and the arrow technically like is hitting you, but it's not going to hit you, right? But that's number one. So if you're close to the boss, look at the arrows. Number two is if you have the circles, you have to try to get to the sides. Now, if you can't, right, and you need to plant, that's fine. But as soon as you get a circle, think, okay, am I off to the corner enough?
So I learned if you stand anywhere in the circle around the boss, you get hit by all 4 lines.
Yes, it's very hard. You do not want to be close to the boss if you can avoid it.
Also, on that pull, I noticed that the boss got pulled. Like when I think we were over here, and then the boss got pulled to Moon. It kind of stopped and then went over to X. Is there a reason why we just don't go directly to X? Because when we stop the boss like that, the lines are kind of there. Then when the boss moves, all the lines move again. So,
Okay, so after we drop the traps here, we go to Moon, and then he sits at Moon until he casts TD, or not Moon, Square, and then when he casts TD is when we're running across.
no, I understand that, but I'm saying the boss seemed to go to Moon and then just hang out at the Moon, like from Blue, ran over to Moon, and then stayed there for a bit, and then ran to the X marker. I was just asking
Well, yeah, because we
why.
gotta drop traps at Moon.
Yeah, trap 5 goes to Moon, and then then it goes to the X marker, and then we clear behind them.
The easiest way to move the boss is move it about halfway to X, get on the other side of the boss, use its knockback, push me towards Moon, and then the boss runs towards me, drops traps at Moon, and then I run it to X.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Storm, but at the end of the day, it's just like personal responsibility. If the boss is moving, you need to move according, you know?
No, I just didn't know if there was a reason. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't moving it excessively. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those lines get a little wonky during that.
Oh, Pipsy.
5.
Yes,
4,
sir.
3, 2, 1.
First knockback coming up. Watch lines. Ads spawning soon. Kill the ads. One ad up in the back. We're down 3. Go ahead and wait. What happened there?
Boss moved and 3 went on top of me.
Look like we had an extra set of traps before we moved too. Because we got 4 traps over there, unless I added it over here.
Well, it could have been an ad. I couldn't get to the ads like I normally do because I had a circle on me. So I will make sure that I reposition myself so that doesn't happen.
I just didn't see the bomb spawn on me because I had the stupid circle on me.
Yeah, remember, if you have the circle on you, do not stand in the middle. So what I need to see is when we transition to the other side and the first set of circles comes out, those circles shouldn't be in the middle. They should be off to the side. That will allow everyone else to stand in the middle and finish off the ads without having to run around with a chicken with their heads cut off. Or a turkey. if you prefer turkey.
I do prefer chicken.
Me too.
Ugh, that's gross. So dry.
I could eat the chicken. No, that's cap. I'm sorry, I lied. Beef is trash though.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oops, oh my god, sorry.
Back coming. Watch lines. Good. Ads. Knock back. The ad, good. Watch lines. Watch lines. Knockback soon. Should be clearing here. Ads are spawning soon. Ads. Circles go to the safe spot. Kill the ads. Knock back.
Zero bar ad.
You're down, I think that's okay. What can you clear? Yep, thank you. You'll be able to pull them. Great, watch lines.
Goes out of the middle.
Knock back. Good, watch these lines. We have 15 seconds till the
Out of
ends.
the middle.
Tank's down, but just keep going. Let's practice this transition here. These circles are planting. Next set of circles go behind the boss here. Remember, we're killing the ads. Kill the ads. Oh, did you guys... Did we not clear, or did we get extra?
Yeah, Goodwin's never... he never got one, he said. And then there were extra ones there constant. Well, the ads spawned 2 extra ones over there. We were just slow on killing the ads, the one transition. And then Goodwin never got one. I don't believe he didn't get one. I still think someone's accidentally clicking on it. Yeah, so maybe just go over and click once, gently. No need.
Okay, I need to designate someone every time the circles go out. It's your responsibility to say get to the sides. So who's that? Who is that going to be? Has to be someone.
I mean, I can scream. I got y'all.
Well,
Baldy.
I don't know. I have reservations about that, just because, like, if the 4 circles spawn and they're all spread out, and no one needs to move. Like, it seems so silly then to have multiple people moving and rearranging themselves if it's all set up. Like, there are many times it spawns and I look and I'm like, I don't need to move at all. Everything looks perfect.
I agree. The only problem is we're every pull we die to like line damage. So what we need to do is we need to make it as easy as possible to avoid the line damage. And I'm not disagreeing with you, Storm. The issue though is in your scenario, if everything's spread out, then ideally only 2 people have to move like 5 feet.
There's repair done by purple.
Because if everything's spread out, then 2 people are already on the sides, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Alright, we'll try it.
Especially when we go through the the transition there, because that's when it's like super hectic. And what happens too is people who go to like get the golems or people who go to clear the traps, like they can't see where the circles are like on the boss because we're literally like turned facing the other way.
Storm repair, Morty repair, because it's down right now. That's where I'm jumping at.
This fight is definitely more hectic, where Rashok was like literally 100% scripted. This fight, there's more like random variables. Morty, let me know when you're ready.
I'm good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Get to the sides. Get to the sides. 2 left, 2 right.
Headstand.
Sides. Sides.
Knock back. Got him white. We're down 3. Looks like
I just can't stand there, so I can't be in range like half the time. Because right when that boss moves, I'm in like 3 of them.
Say that again?
So, right when the boss moves, I get hit by 3 of those elimination protocols. I have to be in range. Well, I guess I just can't stand where I was. That's it.
With your meager capabilities, this was the only outcome.
Baldy, there was a request to be a little less obnoxious when you call sides.
Peanuts on the left and the right. Peanuts.
It feels a little ridiculous to be calling it at all, to be honest.
I agree. That's what I just typed in officer chat. I said you don't need to be calling it out like that.
Yeah, it feels.
It's very distracting. Sides. I mean, people should fucking know just to move out of the way. Goodness.
I'll just yell at people if they're
make
doing
a weak
bad. How about
aura. Make a weak aura that plays the slide to the left, slide to the right from
And,
the
like,
claw slide
you
every
can-
time it comes out if you need it.
You can go 3 on one side like people are doing, but you really need to be careful because like That shit is super sketch a lot of the time. I was been watching like the 3 people going to one side. Half the time, like if you're anywhere near them, you're gonna get clipped by 2.
Also, keep in mind melee has to go to the left almost every time.
Yeah. And like the further away you step from the boss, which will, you know, hurt your damage, it's gonna make it easier to not get hit.
3, 2, 1.
Knockback soon. Ads coming soon. Good. Knockback. Knockback in 5. Add soon. Circles go to the safe spot. Kill the ads. 3 ads up.
There's another ad back here. I can pick it up. Which one do you want me to clear? Casual, do you want another one cleared?
It would just need to be blue at this point, if it's not already cleared. Knockback. Add soon. Okay, these ads plant, or these circles plant. Good. Kill the ads. It's gonna be a wipe. We're down like half the raid. Let's see. Klondike looks like you got hit by traps. Checks. I think you died to a tank swap or a dot.
It's because I think Rav got aggro and then she was running off to Narnia and the boss was following her.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay, I saw
and
it
the traps
come.
got fucked up.
I saw it come at me sideways. Sorry about that.
I was like the furthest left line, and then people just kept moving left, and the only way I can go is left, which a trap is to my left. So nothing to do.
I'm sorry, Klondike. Say that again.
In
one more
melee
time.
range, there's no room if people are moving with the lines. Like I can't continue to go left, because then I just get knocked back into the traps, which is what happened.
Can you not stand in the middle? Like,
I thought we were all yelling at us to not stand in the
Well, I mean, if it's gonna be your death,
if you
certainly
don't, I
stand
think
in
if
the
you
middle,
don't
yeah.
have, if you don't have the trap, I think you should stand in the middle. If you do have the trap, then spread out.
I don't think I could stand
Well,
in the middle.
you don't want to get knocked
melee
into a trap, but it is preferable to getting hit by multiple lines if you had to make a choice.
Like if I stand in the middle, I'm gonna get hit by like 4 traps or 4 lines.
Yeah. I'm not saying take a tick, but in that case, you'd be way better off taking the dot. If you pop a defensive, you'll probably live.
What I would say is if you have the circle, just pick a spot. You have priority over everybody else. They can move.
Meow, let me know when you're here.
I will say that that first one that blew a bunch of people up, it's because the boss moved like right before the beams went off. I saw the boss move and everyone got nuked.
Well, the boss movement is pretty scripted, so like.
Yeah, well, I was just saying like that one was like literally like last second, like right before the beams went off, the boss moved. Which like doesn't matter for range that much, but for melee it's ooey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knock back. Adds. Knockback. Watch beams. Nope. That was
What
bomb.
happened?
Okay.
Bomb.
That was a bomb, but where was that bomb?
It was back over by blue.
By blue.
Yeah, like between blue and star.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's like right
that's-
behind us, Goodwin.
Yeah, I think that's the first time that's happened, and I
Yeah, it's fine.
swear I got them all. That's my bad. Sorry.
I will say going into phase 2 there, that transition, good job at getting the circles on the outside. That made it much easier to finish up the ads, and it made it much easier for the knockback.
Pile, you can just run directly forward. The crystal that's right behind.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
Teleports right up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So this is not a boss that is an issue if you release. It is right here.
Yeah, mage buff.
Guess I was looking at something.
Pulled early on that last pull. I'm sorry, wasn't in moving form. Hit the wrong button.
It's a soft enrage. The room just completely fills up.
Yeah, technically it can go as long as you
5,
have a slot for
3,
fire.
2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knockback soon. Ads. Knockback. There's not a golem up. Okay. I show Wise Up. Wise Up, do you have the clicky on you?
No.
That's weird. It shows you have it. Interesting. Knockback coming. Ad spawning. Circles go. Knockbacks happening.
Finish off these ads.
Watch lines. Watch lines. Knockback.
Can you get up? Meow.
No, I can't.
Watch lines. Ads in 10 seconds. Hard nuke these ads. These lines are planting, or these circles are planting, excuse me. Knockback.
Ads.
That's gonna be a wave. They're all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to get the boss to score right there, because the traps are coming out like before the tactical detonation is even done.
Well, that pull, I noticed the circles were off too. So I don't know if it was just because the timings were off on that pull. Because normally the first set of circles, when we make that transition, plant, but they couldn't because the fire was already out. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, that timing was weird because you said plant and then the boss was moving and the fire was out. So.
Yeah, like normally what we had been doing is the first set of circles plant. You know, we don't have to make a change now, but I'm almost to the point where we just fucking YOLO the strat and just pull the boss into a corner each time because, like.
Oh, that's another thing. The people with the beams can't go to where we're pulling the boss. There's no way, because I got domed. That's how I died, by like 3 beams, because they were all sitting in the same corner.
At which part?
When we went to X.
The transition where you have a move.
The way we're doing it, the problem is if the beams need to be behind the boss, like they need to keep running where we're saying, that's where the tanks are going because they're pulling the boss.
Yeah, so like, we're putting the beams where the tanks are running. So I just got domed by 3 of them.
You're talking about when we make the transition to
From
X the first time.
From square to X, yeah.
Yeah. Well, weren't we always doing that?
Well, yeah, but I mean, this ain't the first time I've got domed. It's just this time it killed me.
Okay, so there isn't enough room, meaning like you have to pull the boss to the edge of the wall, or?
Doesn't matter where they pull it.
It's basically the bombs aren't spread enough there to make room for him.
Yeah.
Well,
assuming the boss is right here where I'm standing, the tanks are wanting to pull it this way. Well, you're saying the beams need to go this way too, so that everybody can have room on the other side of the boss, but that's aiming it towards the tanks. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm confused now. So the original strat.
Problem with people stacking the beams again. That's all that is. Just on the opposite end of the room.
Yeah, I think when you go to that side, you just spread out like you normally do.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, you have to spread out according to where the boss is going to be when when the beam goes off.
You're like, if you're directly in front of the boss, you're wrong, because the boss is following the tanks. So you need to be off to the sides. That's what I'm saying. Otherwise, I'm dead.
Well, we only have another time for like probably 2 more pulls, and so then we'll just reevaluate all this data, and then we'll make some tweaks for Thursday. That's all. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm out of.
Priest got so many defensives, I've really not had to use cookies. It's been badass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only time you've died, you've just been yoked through a bomb and went
Yeah.
from full to
Yeah, if
dead.
I died, I got 1 shot. It's just that simple.
Right.
Bisley, you good?
The most toxic trinket they've
Yeah.
ever put in the game.
You mean the best drink?
It was also the most toxic.
Fauna power?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for fate.
Knock back soon. Add soon. The ads. That was my fault, I died. It's okay, keep going. Knockback.
Spread these out a little bit more.
I'm as far left as I can go.
That's alright, we're good.
Where does this other golem need to go? I got it.
By X if you can, if you don't need to clear blue.
Yeah, blue's good.
Yeah, clear it on X.
Watch knockback, it's happening right now. Watch lines. Ads are spawning in 5 seconds. Ads are spawning. Good, circles get to the safe spot. Yeah, there's plenty of room for the circles. They just have to spread out like that. Kill the ads behind us. Go ahead and wipe. We're down a tank and a healer now. We're gonna call it early. It's 5 minutes.
Look it up.
I will just say before people log off, I thought this was good tonight. We got a lot of good data, a lot of improvements, I thought, and we'll look at some strategies, watch some videos. Well, I still think we can fix some of the positioning a little bit, and we'll see how some other teams do the circles for sure. It's really just the circles and I think the boss positioning and like how we're moving across the room, just maybe some of the timings. But yeah, I think Thursday it could go quite well. So. Thanks for all the feedback too. I really appreciate like being whispered and like constructive feedback. It was you know, super positive. It's always good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
It can.
It's killable.
Honestly, he's not wrong. Once we get that last set of ads done, we have that 40-second window with just pure DPS. The boss will be sub 10%. You just focus on that one set of melee ads, and the boss usually just dies at that point. So, Yeah.
It's just gonna come down to like not fucking up circles for one good pull. That's it.
Yeah. Circles are the new lava wave.
I like my lava words, but
I'm sorry. Who are you? Get out of my house.
Nah, melee. Fuck this fight.
It's fine in melee.
As a ranged DPS, this fight is actually quite fun, I think. So.
Fight blows.
Melee DPS? Hell.
I'm ranged.
As
and I
a
hate this
as a
fight.
range masquerading as a melee / tank,
Fucking
this is fun.
bullshit.
Y'all are tripping. This fight's fun.
Let's see,
Hate
because
it.
I want to see who's gonna win the prize for. Oh, is it not working? Why did that not work? All wipes. Oh, it gives me an error.
What are you looking for?
Oh, there it's working. I just had to refresh it. Good night. I was gonna look at who did most damage to the ads. Damage done.
Wookiees.
Yeah.
All
Wookiees,
enemies.
then.
Gold.
Yeah, Wookiees is first, Headhunters second for overall.
I'm third overall. Wookiees,
Yeah.
Headhunters, me, casual, pooling, baldy. Yep.
I'm not the bottom.
I'm not in range of it.
Oh, that's true. Your little dragon class, it only has like what, a 20-yard
Fucking
range?
dog shit fight. I
Yep.
hate it.
That's why I have to move so much when I get marked, because I have to. Like, I can't.
Oh,
Imagine
so bad
having
for you guys.
wings.
So-
Imagine having wings. Lol.
I think I'm gonna go to the auction house. They might sell wheelchairs, do they?
Yeah, don't you
could
do
you
that
get me
little
one?
dashy thing?
I will,
just,
yeah.
Could you
just
give me
pick
some
up your
longer
friend.
arms?
Just pick up a friend and just fly.
Oh, goodness. That's too funny.
You've got a talent
Uppies.
that does that.
Uppies, please.
Peace.
Give
right.
uppies.
Good night, everybody. It's a good job.
Night.
Nah.